thought that he was going to be at. He must have never gotten calling out as, again, they didn't even think about checking the site. And but they will. That round will go to Titan. And one of the things, I thought the interesting thing that you were going to bring up was actually going to be the fact that CompLexity has actually changed their style of play on the CT side.
Yep, I didn't have a chance, but yes, they have.
Well, that's what I thought you were going to go with, and saying an interesting fact. But no, you went a whole other different way with that.
I just go with the play-by-play, but the reason why we're saying that is that we actually did speak to Hiko, and what he said is that we're actually going to play differently. Starting on CT side on Nuke, we're going to dominate Titan right now. So far, it was close, but the round still comes in for Titan. The reason why they're so confident right now on their CT side is they want to play it a little bit more like Nip to actually counter Titan Esports right now. But they have lost one member right now for CompLexity. Sean Garris has fallen down. Smith still also only has 4 HP. They're trying to commit towards the lower side, but they decide to fall back towards upper ramp. Spotted by Swag now, who drops from upper heaven down into hell. They're pushing in right now. A crossfire set up, nothing from the top of heaven. Gets the headshot onto NBK.
It's a good crossfire.
Smith decides to fall back indeed. Bomb now is on the back of Smith with the Galil. They're looking down. We do have 4 5.7s right now for CompLexity, full armor.
Simphus has been down here the entire time. He has not left this position here.
Inside the control room. They're moving in right now. 20 seconds left on the clock.
No.
Oh, and he gets caught inside the wall as well, so he gets killed. Nothing's going to be forced to rotate. They're coming inside the lower site now, and they're all over the area. Scream watching the flank. Spots nothing. One dropping inside the vent. It's going to be Hiko. Spotted by Shoxy. Taken down with the AK-47. Swag headshot onto Shoxy. Another headshot onto Existence with a picked up AK-47. Smith's hiding inside control. Or should I say Toxic? While Scream is actually there, headshotted by nothing.
No
and
kill.
Now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Yep, they have to go for a full defuse again. Swag is sticking on this one. Smith actually think it's a fake. 3 seconds left. Door is being opened. He gets the kill. And he gets the most important kill onto Swag. Not enough time. Nothing. Picks up the AK-47. He's going to be able to save this. But the round still comes in favor of Titan Esports. But a great save round there for CompLexity nonetheless.
Great job there. That was Existence, is that correct?
Yes.
That was
Shoxy on the team.
Shoxy.
No Existence.
Yeah, so
I'm trolling you now.
that was not much of a troll here. We'll work on that, though. So right there at the end, that was just a great play there. Just 4 HP there for Existence inside of Toxic. He waits it out. He didn't wait it out for a fake defuse. He waited it out for the full 10 seconds.
Yes.
And so he peeked out at that last moment, and it was just solid play there. Just a great job by Existence. Peeking out, 4 HP. It's a gamble. You're only going for 1 shot, and that's the only shot that matters there.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo.
2-0 right now in favor of Titan over CompLexity.
Nothing getting headshotted there by Shoxy as he was trying to push up towards Secret. Bomb is making his way towards Hell right now. As Smith is making his way through, getting the headshot onto Swag. Scream is the one with the bomb. He's coming outside of Hell. We do have a trade as Sean Garris picked up an AK-47 and gets 2 headshots of his own back inside Secret. So just like that, it's a 3-on-2. They're coming in towards the upper bomb site. Scream getting ready to drop down and is going to plant towards the back. But he also spotted a Hiko in the front of Squeaky Door. A nade's going to kill him, but Sean Garris, last man standing inside the vent. And at this point, will opt to save his AK-47. So another decent save coming in for CompLexity. Looking at the money situation, they're going to be able to drop it. Now, the way that NIP have been playing, I don't know if they're going to actually have an offer play for CompLexity right now, if they're actually going to use Sean Garris as a roamer with the AWP. But this time, he decides to walk back out towards the outside instead of really trying to save it inside Secret. NBK kills him long range with the Galil. So no AK saved, but at least a full gun round coming in for CompLexity this round.
Take a look and see what Sean Garris decides to buy here. He does get an M4 silence. 4 of those. And then Hiko, he's going to go ahead and stick with the Asimov. Probably butchered that. Still want to see someone kind of pronounce that properly. The new skin.
That's not going to be me.
The M4A4. And so right now, Go ahead and take a look at the setup. You've got this kind of a default here for Titan. They've got 2 players playing on the outside. Hiko's going to be watching over there. He actually dropped down. He's actually moved his way through ramp room all the way around, and he's moved his way over there towards Secret right now.
Yeah, they're splitting from outside and also from main into the upper bomb site. Nothing went in on the top, dropping 1, dropping 2. Third one spotted with help from Semphis. They take down Smith. He then finally gets killed by NBK in the front of the bomb site, but Semphis is still in the back, but killed by Scream. Sean Garris gets the headshot there onto Scream coming outside of Hut. And now...
Là, si on check bien, attention, on gagne le run, les mecs.
Ouais, c'est ça,
c'est la solution.
Ils ont smoké la porte au moment où ils ont smoké la porte. Ouais, c'est pour ça, faut en lancer qu'une et on sort. Vraiment, fallait pas la doubler. Même. Gauche pied.
So they're just
Prenez
talking
petit
about...
Kevlar, stuff. On va faire la 4-1 rampe et on va traverser la smoke.
They were just talking about from the last round what happened there, and they said, guys, we should have only just smoked once and not more than one. Next time, if we're going to do that and execute that upper strat, just smoke once at the door and run through.
You're not trying to be the
Asian translator for StarCraft 2 matches? Maybe.
No, I was thinking more of the sign language translator for Obama.
No.
And trolling us.
No. But it wasn't for Obama, by the way. It was for Nelson Mandela.
Oh, you're right.
Anyways, back with the action. These guys are pushing inside the ramp room area. Sean Garris forced to fall back at lower.
Yeah.
These guys are pushing through.
Okay.
Overtaking this red room area, and they're actually going to push towards the hell as well. It's going to be Existence. He's actually fighting against Hiko on the outside CT spawn, pushed in by Smith as well. Another one to help him out, and Hiko does a smart move. Actually, the mistake comes in from Titan to push in with the bomb carrier. He stays alive long enough for Existence to expose himself on the outside, attempting to pick up this bomb, but we have a 4-on-2 situation in favor of Complexity. Now the bomb's still yet on the ground, just on the outside by the CT spawn. Existence stuck inside hell. Shoxy's right next to him as well, and now they're spotted by Semphis on the outside CT red box. Now they dig Existence out to 24. Shoxy's also down to 14 on the outside hell. Existence still looking towards heaven. As he turns around, he gets shot by Swag from the top. Shoxy, the last man standing now with 14 HP, 17 seconds left on the clock, and just like that, Complexity brings this to a 1-point game.
And the style of play, watching Complexity, it's a lot different. I mean, we're seeing that Hiko's been moving over there towards the Secret. They're really playing passive on those stairs and waiting to get that peek, and they're really just giving up the outside and allowing them, they can come through mini, or they can even start to work their way over there towards the heaven area. But they're watching that ladder the entire time. They can utilize different types of flashbangs there off the start. And so it's just a really unique type of setup. And what had been mentioned there by Spencer Martin, or better known as Hiko, from Complexity, is that they're trying to take a page out of the book from NIP. They've seen how effective that they've been against Titan, or what was Very Games, is right now they're going to go ahead and start things off. There's Swag able to pick up one. MBK pushing out there inside of the main on top in the upper area. And so now it's going to be left up.
Spawn too.
Left up to Shoxy and Existence. Well, again, this is just Existence making, just talking things out right now. It's a full save here.
Yep. And meanwhile, we do have a request from the viewers on the stream, seeing if we get any listens from Complexity. So we're going to check with our broadcasting desk to see if we can, or production desk, sorry.
Yeah, so we'll have to make something happen there, if anything. But right now, as we'll see here, it's going to be left up to Existence. And he does take down one. He actually picks up the M4, and he'll get dropped there by Semphis. And so now the score is going to be 3-3 right now. Here, all tied up on Nuke.
But there's nothing really that he could have done there on that full save. Just Existence holding the corner and trying to get a few bucks in his bank with a few kills with that pistol. But he couldn't really move anywhere else outside of lobby to attempt to at least get a bomb plant down for his team. Nonetheless, though, it's going to be a full AK round coming in for Titan Esports. And again, no AWP right now for Smiths because they are screwed with the money situation right now. The first few rounds that they won, they were still with Galil, still with submachine rifles, and they're also getting picked one by one as well. Sean Garris is going to be the one playing similarly to Smiths, decides to push inside the radio room with that AWP and got the early kill onto Smiths, or Titan's very own Smiths, pulling back towards the upside heaven. The bomb is actually picked up this time by Scream as the last 3 guys are on outside. Hiko getting the drop here from Secret onto Scream. Another naming lob that kind of missed. He's going to flash back up and fall back now, as we're really not pushing through right now. We also have spotted Existence on the garage outside. So Existence gonna re-peek now, spots one inside Hell. A double peek came in from the Heaven as well. The bomb is dropped on the outside T red box. As we have 46 seconds left on the clock now. He spots Zempis, gets the headshot. 4 on 2. Shoxy, meanwhile, is creeping down towards the radio room area to hopefully meet. Oh, actually, he's on the outside upper bomb site. He's actually going to try to fight it against Swag here on the top of rafters, on opposite rafters, and he gets picked off with the headshot. Last one, Existence, stuck at CT red box, spotted by Nothing at Heaven, and Nothing is going to kill him with the M4, and now CompLexity takes the lead, 4-3.
Just watching how CompLexity is moving on this map, it's definitely at a high level. As you see Sean Garrett, he got that early pick, and directly after it, he did not continue to challenge. He didn't try to go ahead and find a new position inside a ramp room. He backpedals out and he exchanges with Nothing. So any type of intel that Titans could have come up with, saying that Sean Garrett was going to be over there with the op inside of ramp room, that basically negates the fact there, as actually it was going to be Nothing with an M4. And so right now, just kind of changing the map and the layout as you kind of rotate your players and where they're key factors. And that's one of the things that I really, over the years, love watching, is how the defense used to, at one point, was changing based off of what type of spawns you were getting. I mean, every little thing matters. It changes your timings from whenever you get to spawns. It also changes just kind of the viewpoint from your opponent, assuming there's no assumptions at that point. You really have to execute just based off of your own strategy, your own play style. And nice shot by Sean Garrett on the outside. Picks up another one. Make that 3. Sean Garrett picks up 3 really great op shots as he lets you take a look at his stat track, see what kills he has added on there to that AWP. And so 5-3 here in favor of CompLexity over Titan. And Sean Garrett, like I had mentioned, he is playing lights out.
Yeah, and a save run came in for Titan Esports. They actually had Shoxy that spotted him earlier on, opping into the garage, so they played it patiently. They boosted on the top of the silo as well, and then they just tried to go for a time push to go inside that mini connector to try to get any pickoffs. But at the same time, Sean Garrett decided to fall back and opt from the top of Heaven this time. And he was able to get those nice 3 picks like you called it done. This time we finally have an AWP for Smith. He's going to try to clear out towards the ram area. He's fighting against Hiko right now, being spammed down to 82. He also didn't have enough money to get any armor right now for his arsenal, or for his armory. So he's going to look back. Of course, the headshot box. Shoxy, meanwhile, getting the shot onto Swag on the outside, and Smith then connects onto Hiko. Now Sean Garrett on the outside. Sean Garrett again.
Cow.
Dropping 2 at the big garage. Looking back, and he's going to opt and hold towards the outside. Now he knows that it's clear. NBK dropping Nothing at connector. So it's a 3 versus 2. These guys are going to try to commit towards the upper bomb site. It's up to Sempis and Sean Garrett to hold it down. Meanwhile, Sempis has been dropped. So it's up to Sean Garrett on a 3 versus 1. And also an attempt to clutch an ace to win this round. Bomb now planted. Looking up now. Nothing there. Makes a lot of noise. Trying to go for a no-scope there towards the right wolf vent, but couldn't connect onto his opponent. So he's now going to save his gun. Oh, as soon as he turns away, his opponent comes out. Change your weapon. Back to the AWP. The P comes in. The whip. Another one. Boom. Scream comes out. P250 attempted by Sean Garrett, but to no avail. But still some nice shots from the outside from the Opera of CompLexity. At the end of the day, though, Titan does get the point, and we have a 5-4 point scoreboard.
Yep. Rounds. 5-4 here in favor of CompLexity. And one of the things, I mean, it takes some great patience, especially now that, I mean, we're seeing quite a bit here. A lot of shoulder peaks from the opponents, and as an opper, it's difficult. You have to make that that judgment call of whether or not you try to make that reflex shot. And you saw Sean Garrett, he allowed that player to go ahead and shoulder peek as many times as he would like and waited for him to fully expose. And so right now, Smith's, you know, he wanted to counter what Sean Garrett has been able to do. He picked up 3 kills in that last round with that op in hand. And so right now, You can take a look. He sees through the crack, but you actually have some action over there by Swag on the outside. Just overall, kind of breaking down the map where we have players at. Sean Gares over there towards the ramp room. They're going to be heading over here. Looks like they have wrapped back around. Swag and Nothing both go down. And so right now, be down to this 3-on-5. Sean Gares. There goes Sean Gares. Sif is the last man standing here. And they're going to go ahead and rotate down towards that lower bomb site. Smoking off the vents. Simp is just still waiting to hear that bomb getting planted. And so now he's just going to hold this position here. Just going to try to hold on to this M4 as long as possible. The only downside to this spot is as soon as he kills off one of these players, he will be spotted, but NBK just went ahead and peeked out there at the end.
Ils sont peut-être écho.
Peut-être.
Ils sont pas dans la map, c'est le moment de faire un contrôle map libre, totalement libre. Et à 2xT limite
On pas plutôt de courir un petit peu groupé là ou que ce soit écho. Contrôle map 4-1 room, on prend l'info et ensuite
plutôt,
libre si tu veux.
Moi j'avais plutôt une 4 room parce qu'ils risquent de nous aggro vu qu'ils nous avaient basé avant.
So right now, Titan are thinking that CompLexity is on a save, so they're saying, okay, well, let's just rush aggressively, and at the same time, they're debating if they should rush as a group. So they actually went for a buy. So they might come into a quick surprise as they're grouped up a bit towards the lobby area and also towards the ramp room. After that smoke was lobbed and a few gunshots being spammed there with the Silence M4, they realized that they're not on a save, so they have to recuperate and regroup right now inside the lobby and possibly go for a regular execution on the upper bomb site. Meanwhile, things have stayed calm. Sean Garris doesn't have an op, he doesn't have an M4, he's stuck with the FAMAS. He's trying to hold the red room area with support from Hiko, who decides then to fall back inside upper. But here comes the flashes, he's rotating back towards Hell. He sees a few guys, he's gonna flash inside, spots the first one, legging down Smiths to 37 HP, the bomb carrier. Sean Garris is now at lower sight. They have committed inside ramp, but they have yet to decide if they're gonna go lower.
Simp is going to get taken down there inside. I believe that was over by the vent area.
Yeah, indeed. That was by NBK as they're following him right now, dropping down. They crossfire in close range, gun right into the waist of Sean Garris. Nothing dropping down. Headshot onto NBK. Bomb planted. Smith's opshot onto Nothing. Rotation coming in and a flank. Scream trying to hold it. He's going to get blinded by his teammate. That was Hiko at the top there, and he gets picked off. Last man is going to be Swag. At least takes the opera down, so this could be a winnable round now as he got rid of Smith.
3 bullets left in this gun.
3 bullets maybe is all he needs so far from the way that he's been playing on Dust 2, but that clock is ticking on that bomb, so at this point, he also... No, he did have a kit, but not seeing anybody re-peek right now from Titan. He decides to fall back and save his gun here, as now it's going to be a 6-5 score. Looking at the money situation, we're going to have an M4 for Swag, of course. Maybe even a drop if he can, and FAMAS's maybe for Hiko and for Sean Garris if they're going to decide to go for a forced buy.
That's a tough one. Looks like they're going to go ahead and go with 5.7s here.
No armor.
Yeah, they're going strictly for the going into the next round. One of the things that that sometimes catches teams is whenever they decide, okay, we're not going to full buy, they end up buying pistols, and sometimes they'll buy a nade here or there, and then they find out that they didn't save enough money going into the next round. And Swag over the top, he's going to get knocked off the box. This game of King of the Hill is won by Titan so far, and now it's going to be left up to Hiko and Nothing. Hiko trying to work over there towards that. Oh no!
Shoots the gun away as he was trying to spam and just pick up the gun while jumping. Shoots the gun out of range, out of reach. But Shoxy is actually low on top of that. So he was able to get it down a bit, but nope, to no avail. Shoxy still wins the battle 1 versus 1. That was funny.
7-5.
And unfortunate.
Yeah, there. As we see it, Titan, they found that opening. They're going to continue to expose that wound here for CompLexity. And so right now, as we look at the overall stats sitting at, you've got Smith who's sitting at 10 and 9, and then 7 kills for majority of the team there, averaging right around 8 to 7 kills there for Titan. And so far, we'll see what happens here. This is the final map here of the upper bracket finals. And so far, Titan is playing extremely well on a map like Nuke. As typically, or statistically, the way we look at it, this is a CT-sided map. And right now, the Titan team has done such a great job here on the T side in the latter part of these rounds. As right now, Scream up on top. He's going to be combating here with Swag, who's over there towards Catwalk. Smith's going to go ahead and work his way up. As he was going to push out there, Swag was not blinded. He's been able to pick up 2, and close quarters is going to be nothing. And he does pick off 1, and so they shut down the outside. As now it's going to be left up to MBK. MBK working over there towards that squeaky door. He's going to go ahead and push out there. As now it's going to be 35 seconds left here in the round. Bomb is down on the outside. Sif is just around the corner. His teammate Swag just tapping away now. As they're trying to work something here. It comes over a nade over the top. Misses, and Sifis finishes things off. And so now the score is going to be 7-6. Every round matters from this point on here for CompLexity.
2 more rounds to go in this first half, and looks like we're opting for a double-off setup here. And this time, okay, they're going to drop it for a Swag. I thought that nothing was going to opt this time, but we'll see if they're going to go for 1 outside, 1 inside ramp. So Swag is probably going to make his way towards heaven here. Sean Garris towards ramp. Okay, so Swag is going to op outside, support in the inner, and also op outside from the upper ladder room. Up at heaven. We also do have a scouter, though, on the outside, which is going to be nothing with the Silence M4. Trying to spot it earlier. If there's nobody there, then Swag can support at upper. Meanwhile, for the terrorist team, they are holding inside lobby and also just on the outside roofs of outside. Getting ready for set smokes to possibly cross here towards secret area. So Shoxy is set. They're waiting right now. Here comes a double smokes. Counter flash is being lobbed as well, but really nobody pushing, so it's a kind of a fake, looks like.
I've seen so many fakes now from Titan in all of their series that they've been playing a lot of fakes.
Yeah, but the squeaky door is now open. Nobody really rotated across right now for CompLexity. And they're going to go for that upper split, so that 1 smoke call that they called before, and they're just going to run in. Semphis dropping 2 from the Wolfen, down to 5 HP. Nothing from the outside, rotates across. Semphis with a 3rd. Hiko drop it inside the hut and gets the kill onto NBK. 7-7 score with 1 more round to go in the first half. CompLexity taking the last round.
It's interesting on a map like Nuke on having any type of fake. I mean, really, there's such a quick rotate for the CT side. You can drop through vents, you can run through secret. There's just so many different places to go to, and the transition time from getting from one site to the next is so quick. And so right there, you can see Hiko just getting rid of a grenade there at the start. And so right now, it's all tied up, 7-7 here as we head into the final round here, the first half. As Titan have definitely made it interesting, picking up 7 rounds here on the T side. Shoxy starting things off, taking down Swag. Sean Garris from the cross. He's got close quarter, jumping headshot with the AK. Smith takes down Sean Garris, but he does get dropped down to 12 HP. That's a perfect nade, lands at the feet of Smith, an overkill. As now it's going to be down to a 3-on-2. Lots of time left here on the round. You got Hiko inside the site. Going to continue to work over here towards that area. Hiko's going to be in a really tough spot here. His teammates, Nothing and Symphiz, are both left alive here. Symphiz is actually down here to help out. Nothing will be on a quick rotate, on a quick flank if needed. It is Existence and Scream. Scream going to be the bomb carrier. 40 seconds left here in the round. Full nade set to work with. They're going to go ahead and smoke off over there towards that area. Hiko is temporarily blind now. They're going to go ahead and push out. They know that 1 is dropped. Existence able to get that headshot it. And so now 25 seconds left here in the round. Scream going to try to be able to push in there, try to get that bomb planted as headshots come in there for Existence. Existence just playing so well here for Titan. As now it's going to be down to this 1-on-2. Nothing narrowing it down to a 1-on-1. Nothing picks up the second one. And he's going to rush down for the defuse. So a player that needed to come out of the woodworks, he did it in the second map. And he continues with that momentum here into the third.
That's right. So Nothing. Great 2 versus 1. Smart move there because he heard that toxic door being opened. And then when he peeked, he saw his opponent peek from the back of the site. So he lobbed the grenade, focused back towards the toxic to see if anybody's going to re-peek. definitely knew where the last two guys were, so it was just easy for him to manage his shot, drag his crosshair across, and get those 2 kills. So 8-7 are scored in favor of CompLexity.
Changer.
Donc, on
Ouais,
fait
go à
quoi
3-1. Go à 3-1 normal.
So what are we doing now?
C'est-à-dire comme tout à l'heure?
Non, 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 là à 3 normal. Pas comme tout à l'heure. Là où on est à 3 vers l'échelle, là.
Ok, ok.
En repris sur les côtés, ok?
And then we're gonna check our
Go ready, hein, tout le monde.
D'accord.
pretty much what's going on here for Titan right now. So, like I mentioned, I think I said 3 towards ladder. So they're probably going to support the upper bomb site here in this pistol round as they're taking the CT side.
All right, so here we have it, 7-8. Looking at a much-needed pistol round for CompLexity. This is the 3rd map of this best-of-3 here at the ESEA Season 15 LAN Finals, sponsored here by BenQ, Steel Series, and Alienware. Shout out to all the fans out there who've been watching all day long. Whether you're over there in Europe still watching, staying up long with us. Of course, also in the U.S., shout out to you guys. And we'll hear your voice from hashtag ESEA LAN on Twitter, Facebook, what have you. Any of those social media, stay connected, stay in the know, as we're here in this final second half, or the second half of the final map here, as CompLexity is needing this pistol round to start things off. Shoxy, look at this 3-man setup. Can you get
That's
a
what
take?
they're calling.
Yep, so there you go. You're going to be right there on the outside. As they're going to go ahead and push around. Existence does pick up one. They're going to be rotating back in there. And they have made their way there through the mini area. And there is one player that's going to be right there in the vent. Swag able to take down one. Smith's right there just on the outside of the vents. He's going to go ahead and backpedal out. And that's Nothing, who chases headshots into Smith. And it's going to be down to this 3-on-3. Pushing up, there goes Hiko. Hiko able to pick up one. Now going to be down to a 2-on. Shoxy in Existence. Existence has been playing extremely well. Headshot there into Hiko. They're going to continue to be able to push up there. Not a lot of time. Shoxy does have a kit here. Nothing left alive here. He's going to get headshotted. And Shoxy swings in there with the defuse kit. And looks like he will have the time. And they pick up the pistol round. And we are all tied up 8-8. And this is going to be a long road here for CompLexity if they allow Titan to get into the groove. This second round could make a huge impact if they could kind of quickly counteract.
This is the second pistol round, at least in this map. Of course, there's only 2 pistol rounds. But where CompLexity was sure that they were actually going to win that one. The first one on the CD side on that 2 versus 1 against Shoxy. They didn't check the back of the site. They got killed. And then the clutch came in on their side. This time it was, I think, a 4 versus 2, and they were still able to clutch it with a crossfire set up by Titan on that retake with Existence and with his teammate to get the kills in the defuse. At least there's gonna be a P250 Deagle save going on here for CompLexity, as Semphis does like this Deagle. He's gonna try to get a 1-shot here on the top of heaven.
Yeah.
Spot Smith is peeking out, but he doesn't go for the shot.
Scream's got that close quarter Mag 7.
He's moving up right now, and he does connect, after all, from the big garage into hell.
Those pistols insane.
Yeah. Now they're falling back here inside the ramp room area. Sean Garris, meanwhile, getting a kill on the outside at Mini. Still trying to push through. Semphis, yeah, not able to connect this time, though. The rest of the guys rotating back towards the outside, trying to meet up here with Swag. Swag with the P250, getting headshotted by NBK just outside of Locker. So last 2 guys moving out here towards the T-Red box, which are Hiko and Sean Garris. They did get a bomb plant on the first round. If they get a bomb plant now, they would be looking comfortable here on T-side 3rd round with AKs, full armors, and possibly a few nades as well. They're creeping in with 15 seconds left on the clock up against Scream.
They're going to be on a quick rotate here, too.
And NBK.
As soon as they hear that beep, they're going to be collapsing on him quick. Yep, that's going to happen right now.
Oh, and NBK was still waiting from the red room area. Drops the bomb here. 2 seconds left. Easy around there for Titan to hold that lower bomb site. And he reaching the lead now, 9-8.
Yeah, so Titan doing a great job just holding down. We saw what they did in the pistol round. We see what they do in the second round. Nice shot by Semphis with that Deagle. That was all the way from Big Garage, all the way over there to the window underneath Heaven. And it's probably one of the only ones that I've ever seen to be truly effective with this, the current status of the Deagle in hand. And so right now, see the setup. Hiko is going to give a quick boost there for Simphis. This is going to be a gun round. They do have AKs to work with here. Yeah, take a look at Simphis. He is quickly boosted up top. And they're going to be working there on the outside here in just a moment. Just taking their sweet time. Had a few spam spots that they wanted to try out here in the early rounds. And it's kind of funny, though, that Shoxy and Simphis are just on the other side of the wall from each other. As they're just kind of taking their time. They're going to get another boost up here. And there is a player to be on the lookout there on the outside. That is going to be Existence. This is the old passageway to get down there towards the lower. That's where Existence is playing at. He's watching Heaven on the flank side. So still taking their time. NBK goes down by nothing. And so right now they're still kind of holding. Existence still holding that position so far. And so right now Nothing's going to go ahead and chase up there. He's pushing up there. He's able to take down one. Nothing falls. Oh, he misses that pallet. And so he's going to go ahead and fall down. Scream just spraying away. And Hiko finally capitalizes, but such low health here for the entire CompLexity team. But it's going to be down left up to Existence. 3 seconds left here in the round. And they will not be able to get the kill here. And Existence stays alive. He even picks up the kill on Swag at the latter part. And so now not only does Titan pick up the round, but they also take out a player there from CompLexity, and that was Swag. He's sitting at 0.
It was such a great round there for Nothing. I was watching him push towards that rent room, got a nice flick shot, down to 19 HP, decided to push down through the smoke at Hell, move up at ladder, take down Smith from behind to actually let his team and catch off the rotators, giving a better chance for the team to overtake the lower bomb site. But somehow, the bomb was the last one, I guess, in the line, and he just got picked off, and they couldn't pick up the bomb and go for a plant. Smith playing, should I say, I think it was Scream, the last man standing with that FAMAS or Existence, was able to save that FAMAS, running the clock down, and just ran away while Nothing just held on to his footsteps a bit instead of just really rushing and trying to take down that opponent. So quite unfortunate, though, for CompLexity, as it unraveled so well at the beginning, but had a tragic ending.
As right now, this round is very, very crucial here as Simphis spotting Scream on the cross. Make that shot in gears. As we look at the setup right now, Bob Care going to be heading over here towards the outside. That's going to be Swag.
Gamble by coming in for CompLexity, so they have a Galil. They have 2 AKs, a Deagle right now by Sean Garris trying to connect on to NBK, only putting him down to 65. He himself is at 81. Full armor from the ones that could afford it, so only Swag, like you said, who's at 0, only able to afford a Galil. He's going to be the one with the bomb. Smoke inside the right vent. Sean Garris decides to move back here as Nothing got picked towards the outside, or under, should I say, meanwhile. Bomb has somehow yet has been planted here, as 2 of the guys are actually stuck under. Simphis and Swag both getting killed by Shocks. They're all getting picked off one by one. Hiko's going to have to win a 5 versus 1 now. A drop as they heard him. Scream just dropped and got the headshot there with the FAMAS. And now it is 11-10. So this anti-strat against Titan really doesn't seem to be working so far for these guys, because they actually get the initial picks. So maybe they're able to anti-strat them when it comes to positioning versus Titan Esports. But what happens after that? The next step, where do they go? Where do they plant? How do they cover the angles? I think that's what's missing right now in their communication and their strategies.
Yeah, so CompLexity was expecting to, on the CT side, to pick up more rounds than they actually did. And so right now, they're getting down there, they're getting the bomb planted. They're just not executing at the end. Of course, by the time they get into the bomb sites, they're low on health. They don't have nades to work with here. And right now they're going to go ahead and decide to go ahead and push up here towards the upper bomb site. It has been a trade there, pushing around. NBK on the backside of the site. He's picked up his 2nd one so far. Left up to Swag. There goes his 3rd. And so NBK, he was just kind of strolling through, dropped down from the upper onto the pallet, and then realized oh, it's time to go to work, and he takes out 3. So 12-8 right now. A 4-round lead here for Titan as they're 4 rounds away from taking this one against CompLexity.
And CompLexity had such a big advantage from that surprise pick coming out from the hut with Hiko. And then a trade happened, but somehow, like you said, they couldn't connect the shots onto NBK to clear out the upper bomb set or at least get the bomb plant down, putting them in a reset for their money, where they're going to have P250s and Eagle save again. Swag being spammed down to 38. But these guys just can't seem to get it together right now on T side for CompLexity, at least for gun rounds. So another attempt, hopefully, to get another bomb plant here for Sean Garris and company to try to get enough money to go with full AKs and armor. Nonetheless, around after, they will be able to buy. Nothing on the top of Twinkie. Doesn't know that somebody's really inside CT spawn. He's going to flash for a mini and drop down, but nobody's there. Looks back towards the CT spawn, but does so while blinded. Existence from under Hell also gets the kill. Gets a hat trick at the same time. Shoxy onto Hiko. Last man standing is going to be Sean Garris, also killed by Existence on the outside, as now it is 13-8. But definitely a lot of money in the bank right now for CompLexity to go for ops if they really want to. But Sean Garris is still debating to see if he wants to op or not for the team, and revolve the strat around that. But looking at it, 4 smokes, 5 smokes, I think we're going to see an upper rush.
It's the first time we've actually seen a full gun round at full nades, exactly every weapon that you need. We've seen CompLexity, they've been having to mix buy whatever they can right now. We've seen a bunch of players going to be heading over there towards the outside. Already challenging. This is going to be a quick rush here by Titan, as they have made a ripple here as they pushed up there inside the lobby. Look out for Shoxy, though. Shoxy up on top of the T roof. He's going to be spotted there by Hiko. Hiko taking him out. Now it's going to be left up down to a 4-on-4. And I believe they have one player. That's going to be Simphis, who's made his way all the way down there towards Secret.
But Existence is there waiting for him.
They're still taking their time now. Simphis is going to go ahead and kind of draw some things here. They know that they're both in this general area. Existence right there, smoking off over there towards that area, as he's going to be right there. Decides to go ahead and toss out a flashbang, pushes through. Nothing. Nice shot by Nothing into Existence. Now back over there inside of the Vits. Nothing going to go ahead and chase after the kill, falls away, and there goes Simphis. It's my turn, as now it's going to be left up to Smith. Smith, he's got that op in hand, gets nated there by Hiko. And Titan, they try to go for the shock and awe factor, and it may have panned out, but CompLexity was able to reestablish themselves, and they found their ground to pick up a round there. 13-9 now.
Yeah, they pushed from all angles, really anti-stratting the way CompLexity was thinking how that round would develop. They actually pushed 4 guys on the outside, having the bomb carrier by himself inside lobby, which was Sean Garris. At least he dropped it at the entrance of the lobby to let his team come back, so that was a good thing there. But he got caught off guard with a nade in his hand as they pushed through the squeaky and picked him off. Now in this round, it's going to be a molly tossed early in a round, but nothing really coming out of that after, so still a 5-on-5 situation. Full AKs once again for CompLexity after winning that last round, 13-9 score. Less vocal are CompLexity right now, even though they have won that last round. They need to win maybe 1 or 2 more in a row to actually gain that momentum back. Simphis making his way towards Secret. Hiko at the lobby, so they're going to try to possibly do this again. Try to have the guys move towards Secret, move up towards the vents, and then have the last 2 guys moving towards the squeaky door to commit towards the upper site and go for trades.
Smith's already down there, though, with the op.
So Smith's, let's see where he's at. He's at lower.
Oh, he misses that shot onto Nothing.
Being sprayed still. Simphis is down to 7 HP. Another nade putting him down to 28. Sean Garris gets the kill onto Existence. Simphis then onto NBK. Smith is moving up. But like I said, they're trying. Oh, that looks like they're trying to commit back towards the lower side, and they're all getting dropped by Smith and Scream. Swag last man standing. Sees Scream right now. 20 seconds left on the clock. Comes around the corner, headshot it. And Swag, not looking good.
J'ai vu un CT à la haute, contact grande force.
N'importe quoi, ce front.
Magnifique, génial. Sublime.
Magnifique, génial, sublime. Great, awesome.
Regardez round chaté, j'en ai vu, mais celui-là.
Ouais, ils ont $1400. C'est parti.
Ils peuvent acheter, ils nous ont mis un gros avant.
So they also said that last sentence they could still also buy, but these guys are regaining the confidence right now. Speaking about Titan, of course, they are at tie point. Smith's upping towards the outside, so they're confident not only because they're winning, but also because their shots are on point and they're able to hold their spots. So whatever complexity is trying as a strat seems to always be held back right now.
They do make it down there towards lower, though.
Yeah, but they don't know Shoxy's there. Shoxy gets the headshot, executes Simphis, looks back towards the left vent. The bomb is still on the back of Nothing. Nothing gets the kill onto Smiths. Shoxy's still inside the lower site. He's looking back towards control. A flash blinds both him and NBK.
Bon.
Blanc. Now Hiko back inside the lobby. Nothing making his way back from control towards Secret, while Sean Garris is opting towards the outside. So they're going to reconvene and try to push towards Mini. And also from the Squeaky again to try to go for this trade. Sean Garris still waiting on top of Heaven to see if anybody's going to peek out. Existence is right there. Goes for the peek. Sees him. And Existence also saw him. So he's not going to re-peek yet. So I think they're really counting down on Sean Garris to get that pick out of Heaven.
Really wanting to get this round. It's much needed here for Complexity.
Shoxy dropping on the floor. Off by Sean Garris. Nothing moving in with the bomb as well. They spot Scream towards the back. Existence onto Sean Garris. Hiko then from the hut. Now to a 2-on-1 as Hiko gets another kill. 18 seconds left on the clock. Nothing running towards the back. Getting the bomb plan down. 2 versus 1. NBK moving up towards the vent. Goes back to his silence M4. Getting a dig through the wall onto Hiko. But then Nothing on the left side goes through that peak and gets the kill onto NBK. Picks up the AWP as well for Sean Garris. As Complexity lives another round.
And so right now you look at the economy here for Titan, and they actually Existence is low, and they end up deciding to go ahead and buy this way. Let's see if yep, Existence does pick up one of the M4s that was bought by his teammate. And so now it's actually interesting. They actually don't have head armor either, and so we'll see what happens. Of course, has been mentioned before. Whenever you're competing against there. Nice shot by Sean Garris, taking down Smith, so that off is down and out. As Shoxy, he's going to get 1 kill there. It's going to be traded, though. Simphis has spotted one on their catwalk. Now it's going to be down to a 2-on-4. MBK trying to even things back up here. They've got all 3 players going to be heading up here. Simphis taking down another one. Now they know exactly where Scream is at. Going to be pushing up there. Saw, I believe, his hand as he pushed up there towards the upper area. And the interesting thing to note, that bomb's down on the outside. As right now, Scream is right here, trying to make something happen. 50 seconds left here to go there. They're going to just go ahead and hold this out as long as they can. Scream actually going to go back over there towards the window area. And finally, Sean Garris decides, okay, I think it's time for us to go ahead and get this bomb. Simphis has not left any ground, though. 35 seconds left here in the round. Of course, they probably didn't plan to execute a strat that quickly. And so right now, Scream just on the other side. Oh, Scream spots him now. They know exactly where he's at. And Sean Garris is going to go ahead and take a chance here. They might meet each other. And actually, it kind of works out for them. As soon as Sean Garris was spotted, and Scream goes, ah, you're kidding me. I got the chance to actually see him throw his mouse around going, oh, I thought I had it. It was a good guess there. It's a 50-50 chance here, as now it's going to be down to a 2-on-1. It's not over yet. Sean Garris, oh, he gets shot through there, through the wall. As he pushes up, decides, hey, an op's better in this situation. Quick shot there from Scream. Almost tries to connect there with another reflex shot. And now,
it was a random shot on the left side, though, but it didn't turn out to come in his favor.
Oh, it's fun to watch.
Definitely. So another op picked up here, but Sean Garris already bought one, so... Ooh, this is going to be tough. There you go. Smarter move here. We're just going to drop this. No, Swag is actually going to pick it up. Yep.
I like me some counter forces, man.
Interesting to see, though, a double off set up on T side. I thought they were just...
T side, dude, yes.
That's what I was about to say. I thought they were just going to leave that AWP and buy just an AK-47, or at least right now Titan Esports are on a save.
They're on it, yep.
So it is Scream. They have a 2-man stack.
Swag's in a good
NBK.
spot.
I mean, a 3-man stack actually, Crossfire inside the ramp room as Scream peeks down towards the radio, sees nothing there.
Shoxy playing close quarters there inside of HUD. Then you've got MBK, like you mentioned, you got the 3 that are over there inside of that area, inside of the ramp room. Smith's actually pushing up right now. He's got a better angle now with that P2K. And so, still taking a look here. That's actually Existence who's pushed up. He's going to hop up here in probably just a second. Take another look.
Yeah, he danced around, but he was spotted by Swag with the EWP, so they know that there's at least one towards the outside CT box.
They're taking a lot of time here to execute any type of strat now. Especially with these ops in hand, it's going to be difficult to make this aggressive approach here. Going to be pushing down there towards lower. This is the benefit with them being down there in that ramp room. And they've got some angles here. They've got 4 players that are down here. And Shoxy's already in Toxic now. Going to be pushing up there. There goes one. MBK falls. Now it's going to be down to this 2-on-4. Peeking out is going to be Shoxy. And he is going to play this this Toxic angle now.
Playing the door too.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to try to be able to make something happen there. Just going back and forth here between the door. Headshot there through there is now it's going to be down to Existence. Existence. They